we're going to pick up where we left off last time. Yes, we're going to do that. Actually, I think first I'm going to go back to Novak and put on, because I don't want to damage my... I don't want to wear out my power armor too early. Can you, like, not glitch out stream? That would be great. Jesus.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Okay. So it's 1 in the morning, so we'll sleep for about 4 hours. I still have a save from before I went into the Vault 22. I think that's what this one is. This one here. But even though it was a glitchy mess, I'm pretty satisfied. I'm content with the results. And we don't really have any other business going to the prison. So oh! Shit. This is where all my other old outfits went. I was wondering about... You know what? We should dump these outfits off in, what's her face? That girl. Vault 21, we should do that first, so we're not as encumbered. Hey, boys.
Hey.
This whole time I had items sitting there in that drop box waiting for me to pick up, and I forgot all about it. there's gotta be an easier.
Hey, you're the one.
Great, thanks. Oh!
Come to Mick and Ralph for all your shopping needs.
Remember we redid that Vault 22, the explosion so much that door glitched out, and it looked like it was closed even though it was open. Now remember, y'all, I haven't even begun to work with Mr. House yet. I haven't met with Benny, I haven't met with any of the... So there's still a bit to go. We're not even close to being done yet. This is only part 20. This looks like it might be an infinite load screen. Quite possibly. Yeah, it should have loaded by now. I removed disk 2 and started again with disk 1, and that seemed to have taken care of the problem. So it is purely vanilla. And if you all recall...
Well, if it isn't the...
When I first started...
Oh, that makes me...
When I first started this run, it was all vanilla anyway. So... You know... Yeah, it stands to reason that the DLC shit was interfering with my ability to actually play the game.
That's close enough. Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. He got off to a bad... Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from... I'll have a much bigger problem when... I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can. We just... I was thinking of my... Start with Sonny.
Wow, you're not very useful at all, are you? You know, you could just go right up to this motherfucker where he's lurking and kill him. You mean murder him? The dude's a filthy fucking prison gang guy who's trying to take over the fucking town. Like, hello? Yeah, bitch. That's how we take care of things. What the fuck was that?
I don't think Joe Cobb knew what hit him. I'm hoping you took him down for a good reason and not for fun. Say no more.
Wow.
Even though Joe Cobb's dead. However, between you,
Wow,
if you could convince Trudy to
I
join
thought
us,
that would have
some of the
ended
folks
the
in town might
quest.
decide to help out as well.
I am
I
impressed
know
they
Easy
planned
Pete's got
for
a stock of dynamite
everything
somewhere,
in this game.
and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes. A silver tongue would help. Convincing. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his... I'll be waiting.
Like, nobody really wears the armor, though.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang? That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Be careful out there.
Big iron. Big iron.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Yup. Bad trouble. Uh-huh.
Not anymore. He's dead.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Well, I'll just leave you and your Wind Brahmin alone.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the...
Listen, you son of a bitch.
You made your point. And, I'll be... Take it easy now.
You're not gonna have a store if those... Where the hell's my leather armor at? If those assholes take over. Look at this guy, he's ready. He's ready to go. Where are you, Mr. Mitchell? Doc? I'm hurt bad, Doc.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Oh, I'm not much... I ain't got... Well, I already told you I came from a vault.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like a good idea.
What about the
I
mole butt
found
part?
that I could help a lot. Eventually, I went back and married... Well, ain't we all, right? This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got... If you're looking to wet your whistle, just...
Wet your
other than
whistle?
that, there's not... I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the...
Yeah, she's a big gossip hound.
You take care now.
What? Ah! I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for action. Wow, that's what my face looks like? Generic. Oh, look at him. Having a chat with his two Wind Brahmin friends. From Russia. China.
I'll keep an eye out for the power.
Okay.
Until next time.
I thought you wanted the leather armor, but I guess I'll keep it. Oh, okay, bye. Here goes your friend. Look at him go. I guess he's... I'm done talking now. I saw a mud crab the other day. Disgusting creatures. Bye. Bye. I'm gonna go over here now. I've never seen that happen in this game before.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that... All right, I'm...
Time to look alive. The powder gang... They're getting set up in cover, but it might not... At least 6. I'll be set up near the...
Wow, she was the invisible woman for a minute. You mess with the wrong motherfucker. I've come to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Yeah, well, that bitch Alice is dead, so...
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it... I owe you...
She's ready. She's standing guard. Who's that? Oh, just a random. All right, let's pickpocket the bodies. Get some free goodies. See what they got. Let's see here. Ooh, a baseball bat. You know what? Nah, we don't need it. I'll take that dynamite though. Look at his hat. My name's Beaver Cleaver. Is that all of them? They didn't sure have much in the way of presents, did they? Okay, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? Let's start that. And then, okay, let's start this. We're gonna start talking to Mr. House now. And get the ball rolling on that. My Xbox has been acting weird. Like, I'll pop the disc in, and it'll act like it can't recognize the disc. And sometimes it won't launch apps. So I'm wondering if Microsoft can just lock you out of, like, launching the things that you paid for, that you legally own, that are on your console. I'm wondering if it's some sort of, DRM lockout mechanism. It wouldn't surprise me. It's not really a conspiracy theory, because Apple and Amazon do that with movies and music all the time. That you supposedly own after you buy it.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Bye.
I see you brought some friends. Come back soon now.
There's gonna be some other quests we're gonna do as well. But,
Where to, partner?
you know, it's just,
Peter.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office. I'm Jane.
I'm Jane.
One of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well. Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know? Anything you like, Sugar?
I already know about the 3 families.
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it. You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Bye.
Floor.
I can't remember where the snow globes get put.
Have a nice day.
Don't tell me what to do.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well.
Oh, ho, ho,
I have
ho.
to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
It's a shithole.
You aren't going to ramble on about the virtues of life out in the wastes, are you? It's a desert, you do realize. A radioactive desert where humans subsist in a barbaric state. Difficult to glorify convincingly. They are, however, aptly named. For that's what you'd be out there, wasted. Here on the strip, your talents can be put to use.
What talents?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
It's a good start, but well below the market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more. Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Yes.
What did you wish to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops. It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him. Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be doors. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on the front door. If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private. What else do you want to know?
Tell me about that dickhead.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened. To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement. I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems in the tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be. Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control the Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data like that. Victor's complex algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his son were more than a match for the learned facility. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed. What else do you want to know?
That doesn't seem likely.
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way. You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort. You realize you were just one of many codes. The rest of them dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the ship, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home. That's simply not true. I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it, dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then. Frontal assaults on casinos, not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it. What else did you want to know? I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole
also known as
proprietor of the
Iron
New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation. Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone. I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or 2 of economic reconstruction, I can commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself. Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise. We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action.
Oh, yeah?
I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in. What else did you want to know?
Goodbye.
Well enough. Be on your way.
Fake computer.
Your move, Gringo. Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together.
Oh, yay!
Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Let's go retrieve that missing snow globe. Which is right here.
Well, hello, sugar.
No, he's not.
You do?
Goodbye.
Where to, partner?
I think, yeah, I found all the snow globes. At least all the vanilla ones.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important.
Crockett? Davy Crockett? Oh, Crocker. Like Country Croc. Let's go.
Aw.
Whoa. Yeah, I am special, aren't I? I'm very special. I'm a special lady. With a man body. I love rifling through garbage. Mommy, why is that man rifling through the garbage?
Hey, fellow, welcome to the... Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kids. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Now that we got that little... Have a good time, baby.
He called me baby. He's gonna do things to me. Are you Swank?
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today? Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal?
Oh, are
Name's
you
Swank.
offended?
This is my joint.
I'm sorry.
Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the Tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig?
So are you guys the Greasers, or is that a different group of Italians?
You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts. Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you? Creepy bunch of cats, you ask me.
Yeah, they're pedophiles.
Sure, they act all polite and civilized, but there's something off about them, you dig?
Oh, I mean
Don't
cannibals.
get me wrong.
Cannibals.
That resort of theirs is ring-a-ding.
I meant to say cannibal.
But my guts say don't
masked
go in
people.
the basement. Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you?
Will you be my boyfriend?
Ah, they're a shifty pack of rats. If I were you, I'd keep one hand on my wallet and the other on my gun whenever they're around.
They won't let me bring a gun in here, though.
Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you? House is an all-right kind of guy. Sure, he keeps a pretty tight grip on the reins, but Vegas is a wild
He's only
horse.
saying that because
You
I have
can't just
a
give her
wire
her
on
head.
me.
Without Mr. House, we'd still be wearing gecko skins, poking around the ruins with pointy sticks and scalping people for giggles. Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you? Man, we're only the coolest cats on the whole strip. We've been here the longest, we got the swinkiest digs, and we got caps rolling in like the tide. Everybody loves the chairman because we show him a simple good time, no strings attached. Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you? Oh, boy, those clowns? Listen up, kid, and listen good. I don't care how many fancy Latin names he gives himself. A thug ain't nothing but a thug. Warlords and emperors? Don't make me laugh.
At least they got enough brains to stay the hell out of New Vegas. Mr. House and clean the clocks. Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you? I hear they got their act together out west.
How do I
A
get
real
you into
old-time
my bed?
country, they tell me. Nah, maybe that's true and maybe it ain't. But Vegas is a whole new scene. Those Bear Flag boys better step light unless they want a knuckle supper.
I hear that bastard Matthew Perry is lurking in this
Sure,
building.
kid, sure. What can I tell you? Sure, kid, like what? The tops? Yeah, sure. You want the nickel tour? Old Swank's happy to oblige. We got everything you could want. Slot machines in the back, cards and roulette in the front, fine entertainment upstairs in the Aces Theater. And all with your security personally guaranteed by the chairman and Mr. House's own Securitron police. It's the tops.
So, I'm a bottom and you're a top?
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me? Huh? What are you talking about?
He tried to kill me.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like an accident.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more? Yeah? What else you got? Huh. Well, yeah, okay, these are Benny's brand, and they ain't too common. You got anything else? Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid? That's pretty shady, yeah. Could be Benny's up to no good. Could be this is somebody else altogether. What else you got? Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from the suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors. Can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show Mr. House and get him arrested. Groovy, here's your stuff back, in case you run into company. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some in. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
You come up there and meet me later, big boy. Yeah. Now, remember, it's quiet because I turned the music off because of copyright claims. What the? That's why it's quiet. Wow, this is Fallout 3 music. This is what would play in the tunnels.
meet you. What can I do for you today? Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmission. Allow me
Oh,
to
hello,
introduce
Dave
myself.
Foley.
I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. It's what Benny always called me, probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful. He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave. Sure, Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I look there. Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe.
Yeah.
That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy! I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yeah, of him.
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neuro... Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know... By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and... It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network. You have?
Wow!
That's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 pounds hiring South? Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk? How about their exact... I knew all... I know that's not true, because you still have a head. I feel really bad telling you this, but I kind of... That dumb. I mean, go ahead and destroy this Securitron. Get it out of your system. The problem is that it is speculated because my neurocomputational matrix is backed up to the network several times a day, or... I can't help it. There's a little bit of me in every Securitron in this script. So if this instance gets destroyed, I just add a little to the new one. If I could stop it from happening, I know your vengeance is going to feel so relieving. Benny carries it with him all the time.
You're a virus.
He's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word. I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kapow! The big question is, whether you give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. That's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself a house's mainframe. This is going to be great. I'm going to help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
You dumb cunt.
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, like Gamora.
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families.
The chairmen are pretty hot.
The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans.
Okay, Boomer.
This is Benny's workshop. When the Tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
A giant lesbian.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're right. I mean, for one thing, it's you saying it. And you always know what you're talking about. And if you had, you know, a huge killer robot at your command, yeah, that would just clutter things up. And a lesser person might want that kind of overwhelming force on their side. But you know, where's the challenge in that?
Don't patronize me.
That's right. Like the data need. Of course. They must be a really nasty people.
Yeah.
They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those, then consider that's one. The cons are just, they've been kicked around a lot. If you say that, they go around and big, they just have a, all I'm saying is, okay, that's, whatever, come back later if you need anything.
Interesting. I was able to take that elevator, I think, on the PC version.
How's it hanging?
And that door requires a key? Really? Oh yes, we are going to confront Benny. We absolutely are. Let's see, what time is it? 11:07. Those are all inaccessible.
How's it hanging? You're back. Find anything? He's what? Ah, jeez. Jeez, this is really bad. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's ballsy. Good luck with that. Little birdie's telling me you've been to visit the lucky fish. Yeah, see you, kid. Well,
Let's just say the Legion is going to make a surprise appearance.
well. What in the goddamn?
Well, it's Matthew
Let's
Perry.
keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
The jig's up, Benny. Me and Yes Man had a talk.
Baby, this is not the place to go talking about that. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. You want a reason? How about 4? They're called bodyguards, and every one of them is packing. Me too, so baby makes 5. Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed, and not with some holdout pea shooter like maybe you smuggled through security. Anyhow, baby, you didn't come here for vengeance. You came to get clued in. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private. I can't do that, baby, and you know it. There's a lot of angles to this paper, complexities aplenty. But plenty of action, too, enough for both of us. But we don't jabber about that out here in public.
No.
Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
Well, what did you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle.
Yeah, I do.
I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed. If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Yeah.
No sudden moves around the boss, got it? I got my eye on you, so no funny business.
I comped you the prez so we can talk there, hey? No need to keep tugging at my sleeve.
Don't get too close to Mr. Bennett.
He's a cunt.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Call it luck and leave it at that. Security tried to dock me up, and Doc and Good Springs did the rest. Takes more than a couple of bullets in the head to stop me.
Luck is for losers, baby. Someone pulled strings. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down? Look at me, a big leaguer, so I claim, making all the mistakes of an original loser. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow? You've got a crazy drop on me here, baby, that's for sure. If killing's what you came for, this would be the time. But baby, you'd be disappointing me. All the trouble you went through to arrange this shindig must be something while you're after. You got questions? I got answers. It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor. Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one, but the chip sticks with me.
If I was a girl courier, I could, like, sleep with you and then kill you in your sleep.
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound? How else can I clue you in? What about it? It's some kind of data storage device, dig?
Yeah.
Trouble is, the chip don't... It has something to do with the Securitrons. I know that much. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Something else? Yeah, it's a tricky one. A good cat to swing with, or was until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking to those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening. The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership.
Yeah,
The definition
makes you so
of cool,
special.
baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip on our own. A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate.
You're one to talk.
Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? They always are. Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I made this, my pleasure, that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement. A nation of meddlers trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides.
Yeah.
Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up.
Are you an
our scene
NCR
is
man,
they're a little
Benny?
afraid of Mr. House.
Do you
and a lot
bleed
afraid of Caesar.
red, white, and blue?
If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us
Die
and claim the
for your
Strip.
country?
And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at...
Yeah. What about the Legion?
Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. They crucify people for kicks, slaughter whole towns. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon. And if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist. Something else you wanted to know?
Take off your clothes.
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
What makes you think you can succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together. Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains. There was a time I would have agreed with you, but this, it's too big. It affects too many people. I can't get hung up on these details. You really weren't supposed to talk to him. All right.
So, he used to be a Securitron on patrol, square as the rest, until I gave him a Mickey in the shape of a posture. Once he was on the nod, I yanked some wires and dragged him up to the workshop. I had some help, you see. A gal named Emily, one of the followers over in Freeside, a real whiz when it comes to things technical. She programmed his personality. Once Yes Man was hooked back into House's data network, I started learning a lot more about what he was up to, Dick. Like where and when to find you. Something else you wanted to know? What else? Baby.
Oh, I already asked him that.
Something else? What else did... Something else? Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a percentage. Until then, I'll pay you a
I
retainer
have
and
something
bonuses
special in mind for
special
you,
mission.
Vinny.
Jackpot, baby. I knew we'd see eye
Just
to
go
eye.
downstairs and go
Here's
outside.
a start on your retainer. When you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on... Ring-a-ding, baby. Ta-ta.
Over here! Come on! You like that?
Oh! Oh, he lost his head. I always drink from the toilet. Very refreshing. sneaky little bitch.
I wonder where Benny ran off to. This is just swell. Benny vamooses and I'm left holding the bag. What do you need, kid? I saw him heading for his suite just a few minutes ago. Looked like a fox that just got caught in the hen house. Maybe you'll catch him there. Yeah. See you, kid.
The 13th floor.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great
Yes, man? He's missing.
I thought Benny was a standard guy. Hard to believe he was
Okay, so he's definitely gone.
The eyes of the mighty Kaiser are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark.
Wolpes.
Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaiser will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Kaiser's camp as we speak. The mighty Kaiser has bestowed upon you his mark and guaranteed safe conduct. If he wanted you dead, you would be dead already. Seek Kaiser by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Corsair Colors will be waiting.
Oh boy. I guess we should tell Mr. House what happened.
Where to, partner?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, so...
Events have transpired in a less than optimal fashion. Benny has fled the strip and the platinum chip has not been recovered.
Yeah.
His destination is hardly a mystery. It's a near certainty that he's making his way for Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. It's one of just 2 places on Earth that have the hardware necessary to read the platinum chip. The Lucky 38 is the other, of course. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous. The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. I'm not surprised. The Legion has spies on the strip. I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future for you and for what remains of the human race. I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip. You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame. Something very important. I didn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking. I expect that if Benny doesn't have the chip, Caesar will make sure you get it. More on that later. Be off.
But where did Yes Man go?
Penthouse floor. Casino.
Aw. Listen, I want to thank you for helping me out. I'm sorry that things didn't go like I'd hoped. But at least I got the chance to try. At least I know for sure that there was nothing I could do. Thank you for giving me that chance. Why does everyone always say that?
Because they're homophobic.
Nice! Can I order room service?
We got the Spice Channel.
Excuse me, but... Oh, well, I heard... And we were wondering... This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the strip anyway. Oh, great. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the vault. It could be a great bet. Ah, I see.
Dr. Starfang.
Great. Here, take this packet. You might have to manually remove the...
Is that Yes Man?
Oh, hi again.
Oh, thank God.
Can I?
Let's talk about the tribes I should know. What do you know about the Emergers?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora for information. Maybe she knows something.
She's a hooker. I'm just kidding. She's a nice lady. Nice lady, great gal. Okay. You know what? I'm thinking I should take out Mr. House and then go to Fortification Hill. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be really honest here. Because, there's no way in hell he's gonna let me keep the Brotherhood. And that's a problem. Free magazines. And if I take him out now, he won't be like, you know, super powered or anything.
Where to, partner?
Oh wait, you know what? I haven't been to Hoover Dam, have I? I can't kill him yet. I have to get the Hoover Dam thing.
Penthouse floor.
Well, you can tell that I'm driven by money.
Casino. Where to, partner?
Because I think the snow globes are kept up here on display. If that's the case, then I should be able to see how many I've got. Veronica, are you up here? Are you watching the Spice Network? It's a magazine. Yeah, so we're missing one more. And if I kill him now, I won't get that 4,000 or...
Where to, partner?
2,000, caps. Which I don't need, but I wanted. You know, it's free money, why not? It's my money, I want it now. Let's go pick up... Let's go pick up Cass. If this were playing on PC, I'd have Butch Deloria with me, but,
Hello. Well, now, look what was reminded why I left.
Alrighty. Let's get out of here. I think Cass is like my favorite companion. I like Arcade, I like Cass. I like all of them, they're all pretty well written. Lily, I kind of feel like she's... Lily's really tragic, even though she comes off as like a comedy character. See, this is here already, even though the DLC isn't in it. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if they had planned it beforehand for like the, you know, if they planned it. Recover the platinum. Okay, we can get to Hoover Dam from Boulder City, so we'll just do that. Okay. Hoover Dam. So has anyone playing this ever actually visited Hoover Dam before? Because I'm going to make an honest confession, and it's going to sound really dumb, but it's the truth, so here it is. I've never been to Hoover Dam, but I always thought for some reason that it was like in Arizona, but it's like in Nevada. Because then I remember I watched Vegas Family Vacation like a few weeks ago. It was on TV, and they were at the dam, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it is in Vegas, isn't it?" Well, not Vegas, but it's in Nevada. Vegas is the city, Nevada is the state. There's some dead bodies down here. Let me tell you all about the Battle of Hoover Dam. Because I've already beaten this game before. This is not my first rodeo with New Vegas. I've beaten it on PC. I've beaten it, all the DLC and all this on PC. I haven't gotten all the achievements. I got most of them. Hoover Dam is one of the glitchiest, buggiest endgame locations ever. And I'm not just talking about like visiting it like I'm doing right now. I'm talking about during the actual battle. Let's see.